Hey yo, I am back in effect. I know I took about 2.5 weeks off. Those who know, but I ain't taking no breaks, no long term breaks. So, excuse me, everyone who supported me, shout out to you. It is what it is, but we back in the saddle. You know what I mean? We gonna talk this boxing shit. My phone is going crazy with the notifications, but anyway, okay, I see Koki in the building. We got him in early. I know you rock with me, and I rock with you, champ. I hope my mic is better. I made some adjustments. Y'all tell me. I don't want to sound like I'm in the Matrix. I'm trying to improve the quality of the stream overall. So y'all, please give me some feedback on that. I'll do whatever I gotta do because I know this shit was working at first. So yeah, it's not the equipment, whatever settings I got on it, most likely. Anyway, man. Ooh, it's been interesting, right? A lot has happened since I last tapped in. So we got a lot to talk about. I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna go on this one, but I'll be tapped in for a bit. You know me. And I know my homies Johnny is going right now. Marco finna go in a bit, but yeah. So salute to anyone who taps in because that's like my main, where I got my following, and I'll acknowledge that. But yeah, Koki in the building. All right. Um. So we'll move right along, not to delay the conversation. First thing I'm gonna get to, obviously, the big news is they dropped the undercard right on this Shakur-Teo fight. So I'll pull that up. Oh, that's the wrong one. See, I'm out of practice. Yeah, I'll pull up the undercard of the Shakur-Teo fight, and we can begin chopping it up about that. All right. Now, so obviously we want to go on Shakur-Teo off top. Um, I'd rather have more people in the building before I begin to cook, but I'm gonna give my initial take and then I'm gonna circle back, right? Okay, because we can always discuss the main event and then yeah. I'm glad they have an undercard built out. Some fools were saying that it wasn't selling, so now that we have a solid undercard, we can um, we can expect the sales to pick up. I would expect. Some people saying it's bullshit. I'm saying it's some real shit. But okay, maybe just for the hardcores, but I like a few of these fights. I really do on the undercard. So we got five on the undercard. I'm not even going to spit on the main event right now. I think most people that rock with me know what I think, but we'll circle back, like I say. Okay, so Keyshawn back in the mix, right? Okay, let me. There I am. I got the setup, and the color for tonight is blue. I'm trying to chill out, right? I've been turned up lately. I'm trying to chill out for the background color and my shirt color. Yada right. For tonight is blue. I was trying to get a dark blue, but it ain't even on the palette. Anyway, um, the co-main. The co-main is Keyshawn Davis, Jermaine Ortiz. Let me give you my take on that. I think this is a big time opportunity for Keyshawn to tap back in. He's on the Turk card, right? He gave him a second chance, right? After you fuck the shit up. So it's a blessing, right? A lesson in every blessing. So he really needs to turn up, take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, people starting to file in. Shout out to y'all. I'm just spitting this game. Yeah, he really needed to take advantage of this opportunity against a high level opponent, with a name who has been through some wars. Whoever wins is going to elevate. I got Keyshawn, but this shit is like 55-45. I'm not, I'm right on the borderline. I don't know what kind of discipline. I say that to say I don't know what kind of discipline that Keyshawn has, if he has the requisite discipline to overcome this challenge. If he don't come in on point, he gonna lose, right? I'm saying that. But I believe if he does come in focused, then he can take this, elevate himself. High stakes fight, just like the main event, right? Whoever wins is going to elevate, in my opinion. So I'm with it. Y'all let me know about the audio. Am I in the Matrix? or am I clear? But I'm gonna keep spitting this game. Okay. And we got Shoo, right? Uh, one level before that. Uh, I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna be. I'm not name dropping. I don't want to be like some people and say I know everything about boxing. That's never been my point. I'm the fans' fan. Like some people say, I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I'm your favorite fans' fan because I'm just a fan of this shit, man. I ain't put on the gloves. I done a lot of combat sports, but I've never been in the boxing ring, so don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to, you know, let my nuts hang in that regard. I know about fighting, but yeah, okay. Some people may know more about me about boxing, and that's cool, man. I'm humble with the shit. I'm willing to learn, so put me on game. But I say that to say this: I know Shoo. I know his track record. I've seen like I don't know 10 of his fights. This Carlos Castro, I don't know much about him, so it would be wrong of me to assume that he's just a what Shannon Briggs call a pie, just or what y'all call it nowadays, an Uber driver. I don't want to assume that, so I need to do my research. So I'm gonna be real, right? I'm not just gonna fucking come up here and spit some bullshit. I'm gonna do my research. I've been busy lately, and that's cool. Um, so yeah, man. Okay, and then I'm gonna speak on a couple more of them. Adamas. Adamas gave Shiraz all he could take, right? And some people say that Turkey was finessing behind the scenes. I don't know about all that. I can't speak. Can neither confirm or deny, right? Okay, but it was a close fight. It was a close fight. He gave him all he could handle. All right, technically sound. Um, Man, I love that fight. I would love to see a rematch. That's what I wanted to see. But now he's going against Austin Williams. Ammo, more commonly known as. Champ, chill out. So I know people say Ammo was sloppy, but I think he's effective, right? He hasn't his quote unquote sloppiness hasn't cost him much, not yet. It may cost him in this one, right? But I think that's a good fight, man. And I said this earlier today on somebody else's stream. Oh, Smoke, shout out Smoke. I said this is like a super pro box card, right? Because I like the matchmaking. Maybe this is for hardcores, man. Because dudes is saying like this ain't gonna sell, whatever, whatever. Maybe this is for hardcores because I love the matchmaking on this card, man. It seems like a lot of toss up fights. And I can't be mad at that. I don't know how y'all feel, but anyway. Okay, I see losing some of my audience as Johnny and Marco go live. That's cool, man. I'm just going to keep thugging it out. The purpose of this shit was just for me to get back in the saddle. Yada after a hard time personally. And, stay consistent. So I'm going to be on that type of time. A lot of shit going on I won't even get into. Not even the main thing that y'all know about, but a lot of other shit. So, anyway, I'm going to keep thugging it out. I got on this shit to talk boxing, so whoever's rocking with me, shout out to you. Okay, we got a new... Sorry, I didn't see this for a little while. Willie plays games. Okay, I ain't seen you in here before. Hey, go ahead, like and subscribe, man. Shout out to you for tapping in. Just talking this boxing. Just got started. Not only with the channel, but on this stream. So, what are we, about 10 minutes in, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to keep cooking. Anyone want to go ahead and hit that link? It's pinned to the top. That always helps. Because I like to bounce my ideas off people. It's not about me having a diatribe. I like to have a conversation. So, Koki, if you're still in here. Willie, if you want to tap in. That'd be cool too. But yeah, mainly I got a few things to talk about, but mainly I want to talk about this card. Okay, so moving on, we got Jarrell Miller versus Kingsley Ibe, and again I'm gonna be real. Some of y'all, some of y'all really get on my helmet because I'm an engineer by day and a content creator by night. But I don't know. I'm not the all-knowing of boxing. I'm an all-knowing of the hoeing. I know everything you can know about this woman, but I'm not the all-knowing of boxing. I never claimed to be. So, okay, I bay. Just like Castro, I gotta do my research on him. You know, and I'm honest enough to admit that. So I don't know what's wrong with that, but some of y'all think y'all just know it all. Okay, and I told a motherfucker like this. I won't even name the names, but I told a motherfucker like this earlier today. A man who refuses to be corrected cannot be respected, because nobody is just the all-knowing, you know, literally this shit. What's the other word? I don't know. Ubiquitous. I mean, you know, infallible. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Nobody is infallible at this shit. Nobody knows everything about anything. Bars. So, come on, champ. You got to slow down your ego sometimes and say, oh, I could learn something from another man or a woman. I mean, anybody, right? I could learn something from somebody else. So I don't get that. But that's just some, that's a philosophy point. But yeah, man, you got to be able to humble yourself enough to learn something from anybody. I ain't fucking with y'all that say I just know it all and I can't be proven wrong. That's some bullshit, man. Anyway, okay. Next tab. I'm gonna be real and say I know nothing about this welterweight matchup. That first, yada. I don't know. Okay, and that's real. That's not me bullshitting. Now, moving on. We got okay, I gotta switch the tab. Picasso, aka Inue's opponent, in about 8 hours, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so me again on the humble. That's how I run my shit. We gonna see what he can actually do, and I'm watching this shit in real time with you because I ain't had time to do my research beforehand. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna pause it, and we gonna chop it up. Anyone wanna hit the link? Cool. If not, I'm gonna thug it out. Let's go. Let me blow it up. TV.
¡Oh! Y reposta con un gancho.
Again, if someone can let me know how my audio is, because it's been fucked up lately, I would really appreciate that. Somebody let me know, because I can't see myself in real time. I can't, or hear myself rather, in real time. Somebody let me know if my shit is cool.
Toro por los cuernos. Uy, al higadito. Olvídate.
El gancho al hígado.
Vargas es un boxeador que...
Sí. Vargas un gancho al hígado, pero no, es todo para Picasso.
Uy,
bien.
Ahí otra vez. A ver qué puede hacer Vargas. El colombiano trata de escapar, no lo deja el rey Picasso.
Okay. Pause for the cause. He said otra vez, aka once again. Okay, Koki, thank you, because I was sounding like fucked up. So I backed up from the mic, but I turned the gain up, as we call it in the DJ business. You know, the overall. I hope y'all know what I mean. Anyway, hey, shout out Koki.
Oh.
Y reposta con un gancho venenoso al hígado.
Okay, so we can see power, right? And we can see angles. Y'all got it. Man, Koki, pull up on the panel, man. You love to talk this shit. Come on, chop it up with me.
Le van a quedar
y no,
unos segundos y no más. Boleto gratis al país de los sueños.
MB se lucirá nuevamente.
La llave, como decía, de un knockout efectivo para Picasso. 1, 2, 3, el gancho al hígado y se iba con el gancho de izquierda. Picasso y la media. La larga se la deja Mejía para que entre y lo recibe rápidamente Picasso. El Popeye parece que no quiere más, pero le dice, aquí también da vuelta el río, me faco yo también y te encuentro.
Okay, so let me say this. I know these dudes. Let me cam back up. Boom bop to give you that. I know these dudes aren't on Inue's level, obviously, but This dude got some clap. You know what I mean? Some slap. He can crack bars. Man, this is dangerous because we've seen NUA be vulnerable, right? So if he isn't defensively responsible, this is dangerous. So okay, I might fucking I ain't gonna snort, but I might stay up all night. I might have to see this, man. I might have to see this in real time. Okay, that's right.
También.
Aguantando tanto golpe, absorbiendo tanto castigo, muestra el corazón.
Pues mostrándonos lo mejor que tiene el morral, lo mejor que tiene de boxeo. Lo hacía ayer oficial el presidente del organismo. Me llama la atención lo de Luis Neri con
que son más resistentes al sudor.
Sí, no, este tape no funciona para eso, pero creo que a los mexicanos nos ha costado trabajo entenderlo, Gabriel. Ahora va por dentro y lo vuelve a encontrar al hígado.
So you ain't gotta know Spanish to know the referee waved that off. I wasn't even aware that portion was in Espanol. I understand it, but I know not everyone does. But you seen what the nigga did, so yeah, he knocked the Spanish dude out and took a bow. So that's what type of time he was on.
Y ahora sí.
Nothing. They literally changed. They literally wrapped their hands right next to each other. Picasso, born and raised in Mexico City, he knows what it is. Nice right hand for Picasso.
I would be remiss if I didn't shout out Fun Truck. Salute. Okay, and we got Alan Day in the building. Okay, my first panelist.
What's good, y'all? Ain't nothing to
man.
it. What we looking at right now? I just popped in.
Okay. This is David Picasso, aka Inua's opponent.
Oh, okay.
In about 7 hours, right?
Yeah,
so we checking them out because I'm doing my homework. Yeah, I'm the boxing fan. If I don't know about some shit, I'm gonna be honest and say I don't know, and I'm gonna do my homework live with y'all. So this is my first time seeing this shit. So
well, shit, I mean, to be fair, 90% of the guys he fight, I don't know. So it's a lot of homework.
You don't like the little dudes, I understand.
No, it's not that I don't like them. It's just that it's out of my jurisdiction. Respect to whoever covers them, but it's just, I'm 6'6", 240. What am I doing covering somebody that's 5'4", 112? You know what I mean? You got to be at least over 140, 130. Give me 130, I'll peek at you, but
okay,
I can't. Ain't nothing, man. What I'm doing at 116.
I qualify in that respect, so I ain't mad at you. But
yeah,
we're talking about boxing, like Allen Iverson said. We talking about practice. Yeah, we talking about boxing, nigga. I'm talking about the skills. So please respect it. Please respect it.
Well, you know, I did see Picasso. It looks like he's a bit taller than in a way. He got some height on him. Looks like he has the body build to be in the higher classes. I'm not sure of his metrics. I'm not sure if he went over that yet, but he looks like he's a bigger guy.
I did not go over the tail of the tape. I just pulled up the footage, but no, on the eye test, which is my thing, he does look bigger. He does look bigger. But let me continue playing this, and we'll tap back in.
It's getting to him early on in his third round. Left hook, wrapping him up, buying some time to catch his breath.
Good body shot, left hook.
That should be it.
Oh shit, I need to be more careful. Fair use, entertainment purposes only, and commentary. Shout out to the Mastocles, who is a content creator who put this together.
Picasso.
Nice exchange, right to the body. That hurts him as he put his right hand down.
Fifth round winding down. Salvador is wobbly, trying to get off the ropes.
Picasso's out.
I got him.
That looks like
Cabello, and the corner has the towel, and there it is. It's over.
All right, champ. Of course he whooped his ass, but peep game. I like how he went upstairs, downstairs, kept him guessing, so he couldn't maintain his guard in one position. That's such an easy thing. I never been in the ring, but it seems like such a simple tactic to get your opponent off guard. That's the easiest way. Even more than feigning, it's I might hit you in the body or hit you up top, then you can't see what's coming. Hey, Koki. Damn, I wish Koki was on stage. Anyway, Alan Day, you want to speak on that? Upstairs, downstairs? Okay.
David Picasso.
In there, and this person has been very active in that one. And he goes back to Ruiz a little bit.
We got to give credit to Eric Ruiz. He hasn't been stopped in 27 fights. So
you're asking about that commitment to the body, which you don't see often in a lot of young fighters.
Didn't smother his range either.
Oh boy!
Yo, Ruiz was thugging it out. He was catching them clean. It just wasn't. He said, "Fuck it."
He's going to the body again, and he hooked him with a left.
The switch in the variation, making himself smaller.
Look at him firing. That's 2 in a row. Everything.
Bruh, he doing punching bag status. It's like he taking everything, but goddamn, he getting his ass beat. Okay. Let me acknowledge the chat real quick. Koki said the body head mix up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that keeps him off his toes, right? By definition. And shout out my man Fun Truck. He said we need a new face of Mexican boxing. A new face of boxing overall. And I'm going to get to that later on. I'm building to that. But yeah, okay. Y'all need a new face? That's cool. But a new face overall. I agree.
A very telling statistic. They've thrown similar amount of punches. Nice work there from Picasso. Give the fans a little show towards the end of the round. And
Picasso!
You know where Crazy A gets most of his work.
Alan, if you're still there, I want your thoughts overall from what you've seen from Inouye's opponent. If not, I'm going to keep cooking myself.
Oh, yeah. I missed the first part, but I'm tapped in on this one. I had to move and groove for a second, but I'm checking them out now. All right.
Cool. Let's rock.
Work done on the inside. Gonna go, and that backs Hovnician up. And now Picasso rips an uppercut through the middle. Bring that right hand to the body. But back comes Picasso, letting those uppercuts go. Takes on Azat Hovnician, the through line. I wonder if you're Picasso, you got to be seeing that, right?
Oh, 100%.
But he chose to take on Crazy A here tonight.
Switches back to southpaw, and that's usually when Picasso lets his hands go.
Okay, I see punch placement. That's what I see. You want to speak on our own there?
Yeah, let me tap in. So what I've seen so far is that looks like this kid loves to get in the inside. His favorite punch to me so far is that left hook to the body. It's great placement. He stick that thing really good for his height and his size, because he's obviously going to be much bigger than Inoue in the bout. And so going inside on the smaller guy, I do have an issue with the fact that he shrinks for the smaller guy. But at the end of the day, I can't be mad at any hooks to the body. I love bodies punching at this generation. So,
all right, champ, I feel you. And let me say it like this while I look up the tail of the tape. That yeah, he does look like he crouches down to meet the opponent at their height, which, you know, I mean, that's how you can get to the body, right? As a taller fighter. So it's a yin yang. no racist, but it's a yin yang. Got it right. Yeah, you gotta crouch down to some extent to get to the smaller opponent's body. So I feel you. I'm trying to. Okay, I got it. Let me pull this up. Trying to get to the actual fight. The bout. There we go. Y'all give me a second. I'll share it in real time as I'm looking it up. Boom, boom, boom. Tell the tape. Okay, 5'5" versus 5'8". Inoue got 67.5, which is decent for 5'5", but dude got a 70. So he got the height and the range. Okay. So you saying he should fight taller in this event?
For sure. I think, well, listen, he's going in there for an alleged pound-for-pound great fighter. And so you got to respect who he is and whatever advantage you do have, you got to take advantage of that. Whatever that size, that length is. But you can't dispute the fact that he likes to be inside. He wants to hook to the body, but I still think that's a dangerous place for him. He's a bit stiff. Like it looks like when he's in his combination punching, when he's mixing it up, there's a delayed reaction when someone else come back at you. And what we've seen with Inoue, when he's going, if there's any slight delay, then Inoue is gonna pick you apart. And so
he'll take advantage. Absolutely.
He's gonna take advantage of that shift, that stop.
That's
that
nuance.
stoppage.
I like that. I like where you took that, man. I like where you took that. Let me welcome my man Fun Truck to the stage. What you got to say on it, champ?
That's a good take, Alan Day. If you make any mistake, Inoue's going to make you pay for sure. But you know what? You can't go in there with respect. You're going to go in there and you're going to hook him, and we're going to knock his ass down. We're taking the belts, 4 of them, and we're going to be the only undisputed champion in boxing, and we're going to have a new face of Mexican boxing.
Man, listen, sorry, go for
it. And they're not going to call it the Buster Douglas. They're going to call it the Alan Picasso now.
Oh, I hear you. No, I mean, would a guy,
Alan, I'm gonna let you cook, but let me run it real quick. Fun Truck. So let me get this correct. I'm not even pushing back on what you said, but
go ahead, push back, bro. There's the odds have Inoue as a
this
favorite.
Earlier, maybe it was Eddie Hearn. I've just been so preoccupied lately. I'm trying to get my facts right before I just speak out of my ass. Inoue is the only undisputed right now. Is that correct?
That's right.
Well,
I was watching the press conference yesterday with Picasso and Inoue, and you listen to Picasso's dad, his trainer. He goes, "We've been training since 7 years old. We've left no stone unturned, and we're gonna give him. If they want war, we're gonna give him war, and we're gonna take the 4 fucking belts." And that's what you want to hear from your dad, coach, right next to you. That's gonna give you all the confidence to go in there and knock his ass down in the first or second round. If Inoue wants to fight in the pocket, let it be, dude. He's been knocked down by 2 Mexicans already. Fucking why not a third?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, with a last name named Picasso, you better be in there painting a picture. You better be showing us something. And for me, I want to see him change levels quite a bit. Change levels up and down, in and out. Don't just stay in there. If you feel like you got a hitch in your combination punching, get out of the pocket. Don't stand in there. Don't let him get off. Once you go off and then you have that delay, get out of the pocket. Don't stay in there.
Okay, I mean, you're trying to win a technical, but you're trying to win a technical battle at that point, which is going to be impossible against Inoue. The best thing that Picasso has going for him is that he likes to fight. And if you watch what CJ's playing right now, you can tell Picasso likes to fight. He's not shying away from it. So that's his best shit. Just get in there and fight. See what happens. Throw those heavy hooks upstairs.
He likes to fight, but like I said, there is kind of like a hitch in his combinations. Like he throw 2-3 punch combination, and then there's a stop, there's a delay. I just don't like that. If you want to fight, get your ass in there and fight. You know what I mean? Those delays is what's going to get you knocked out. I promise you that.
Segue,
I promise you that.
Again, we're doing the research together, so let's continue watching. That's a good segue. Let's see if what Alan says is correct. Let's see.
By just punching with Picasso, especially with that counter right hand. Picasso just really getting full leverage on these hooks now.
I don't know, Alan. I'm seeing killer instinct. Let's continue.
How can you?
Absolutely.
For Alan Picasso.
Again, fair use. Shout out Themistocles. Fair use. Please don't flag me.
Y rapidito, mi querido Rodo.
Suelta la combinación a David del Rey.
Que tengamos pelea.
La esquina, pidiéndole que golpee abajo. Buena combinación. Abajo, en medio y arriba.
Me gustaría que tirara el upper y luego viene el gancho por abajo, ¿me entiendes?
Ver pelear a Picasso es un deleite, es una noche de fiesta.
Aprovecha, Alan David del Rey Picasso. Mete
Totalmente lacerado a fondo. El argentino dice no pasa nada.
Again, punch placement, and I'm not seeing what you're seeing, Alan. I'm not seeing
Well,
that
these
hitch, man.
here, CJ, these guys he's fighting are not that good. You want
I
someone
don't know,
punching
but
back
still, I don't see
with
the hesitation. That's all I'm pointing out. But I
yeah.
understand that. Yeah. All right, let's keep cooking. This is the. I guess he hasn't really faced high-level competition yet. Is that what you're saying?
To be honest, I've never heard of any of these lower weight class names, and Alan said I don't know who he's anyways fighting until like the week of. So
All right, fair enough.
that weight class
we
is
almost done. We got like 2 minutes left.
for sure.
Ay, qué bien conectó a la andadera el Rey Picasso. Porque ya llegó la tarjeta.
15 puntos para el Rey Picasso.
Boom, boom, boom. Nuestra gran venta nocturna de aniversario Electra del 472 MX. Ahí toda la...
Nah, champ. When a nigga throws 5 punches, you can't say boom, 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 stop. He kept throwing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Información sigue metiendo las manos el Rey Picasso, haciendo daño.
Quedando con un solo objetivo, que sea llegar de pie al final de la pelea.
I like that.
Los últimos 10 segundos, a ver qué se guardaron. ¡Vamos, Picasso, cierra! ¡Viene!
Picasso!
Again, fair
It's
use.
clear.
I
It's
don't know if this
clear.
music is gonna fuck me up. Go ahead though.
No, it's clear that left hook to the body is his favorite punch. I love that punch from this guy. It's a great punch, especially from his size. He gets a lot of leverage on that punch. Also, it's a good punch. Really
He also
good
has a good lead left uppercut too. I was watching him throw it, and I think if Inoue comes in tight,
yeah,
he can get him on that uppy.
it is. It's a bit wide, but make that your killer punch, man. Just keep going to that body with that left hook.
I'm not gonna
You know
lie,
what I'm saying?
when I compare the two, I see a lot of speed difference. Inoue's much faster.
Yeah, he's fast. He's faster, but you know what? Listen,
Freakish. He's freakishly fast.
man, listen, timing beats speed, and that's what this guy. And obviously, you said he's fought since he's 7 years old. If he fought that long, you have great timing.
Come
And
on,
so,
son.
And so that left hook to the body, I don't care what type of speed you have. If he's landing that punch, that speed is going to drop just a little bit, just enough for you to be able to do your thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So that needs to be a key punch for me. I know the blue book on Inoue is getting punched in between punches. But hell, if that punch isn't there for a guy that likes to mix it up, what it looks like with Picasso, man, beat his body up.
100%.
Beat his body up. Beat him up. Land that punch.
Alan, I was doing a little. I found out yesterday that Inoue got dropped 2024 by Luis Neri, on Cinco de Mayo weekend, 2024, and then in 2025 this year he got dropped by Ramon Cardenas, another Mexican, on Cinco de Mayo weekend. There's some Mexican shit going on there, brother. That's why I got Picasso winning this fight. You got Cinco de Mayo weekend, and you have 2 Mexicans are the only ones to drop him.
Hey, champ, I ain't mad at you. Hey, root for your people.
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna say this.
Root, but don't bet.
No. Okay. Fair enough. I wasn't even going there. I was saying since they brought in the music, and I don't want to get them. I'm being very careful because
I think you're okay, CJ. I think you're okay. Honestly, I know a lot of creators who run up like Fox News and they don't say words for like 30 minutes. They're fine.
See, but I don't got the clout. I'm just I already got a couple, not
You got a
strikes,
strike?
but like claims or some. Well, I don't know what the term is, but I've already got a couple, so I'm trying to be careful. That's all. Yeah. I already got a couple, but okay. I think we got a good sample size of what old boy can do. There's only like 1.5 minutes left, so
Yeah. We see what he likes to do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him box from the outside. Not really concerned about that at all. But I just think that you get with your advantages already, you can really make this a difficult fight for Inoue. The physical advantages, you can make it a challenging fight for him. But if you add in the fact that you have that left hook to the body and you're good on the inside, and not necessarily the hook in itself, you get good leverage on your punches from the inside, which you don't really see as much for the tall fighters, right? Tall fighters who like to fight in the inside, some of them can really get caught, or they can kind of they don't get the leverage that they need in the inside. But this guy right here, he has good leverage, especially with his favorite punches. So
Yeah, Alan
we'll
Day
see.
knows his boxing, bro.
No,
Holy
he
shit.
does generate his leverage. Actually, like the same thing you were kind of like being critical of is the same reason he can get his leverage, because he's leaning over, right? He's getting low and snatching it, right? Like Shannon
Yeah,
Briggs
but
said, he's snatching.
my only problem is that I saw maybe the first couple fights that I saw that he had like a hitch in his punching. Like he'll get like two or three punch combinations off, and then there's like a slight delay, and then he'll go back in. But then I guess those fights that we just watched were probably fights from later on in his career, where it looks like he's stepping back. He's giving the half step back that we like to see. Half step back, and then he's back in there giving some more. So you're gonna have to show a lot of that. But I mean, he has a physical advantage. I want to see a little bit more. I want to see him take advantage of smaller guys being that height and that size and that weight class. I want to see what he's done in the past,
champ. I know that was highlights, but you're gonna say that wasn't impressive? He was K-ing motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive. But what people are telling us is that Inoue is a pound for pound great. And so if Inoue is a pound for pound great, then he has the advantage on the inside. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
He has the advantage.
I misunderstood. Go ahead.
And so, but like I said, I love that left hook to the body. I cannot hold you. I love that punch. Fun Truck mentioned the lead uppercut, cool
Lead
punch,
up
but it is a bit wide. It is a bit wide. But if that's your finishing punch, when you got a guy buzzed and banged, I'll take that punch all day. But you just be a little bit more tight. Know what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Keep it. You know what I mean?
To that point, like when you're speaking about wide punches, then you compare Luis Neri and Ramon Cardenas. Those motherfuckers were throwing tight hooks, like tighter than my shoelaces, brother.
Yeah,
that shit was that's how you have to catch Inoue. You can't really catch him by throwing those wide punches. Inoue is going right underneath that all day long.
For sure. Because you damn near gotta hide that counter hook. You gotta hide that counter hook.
Dude, when you're watching the replay of Neri and Cardenas knock down Inoue, you can't even see. I can't even see the punch. It comes so fucking fast and tight, dude. It's like that's the only way to get him.
What Mike Tyson say? Boom, perfect timing. Exactly.
I rewatched it yesterday 10 times on repeat, and in slow mo, it's hard to you got to be in there in the fire with Inoue. You just got to rip something and fucking hope for the best.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but this guy, man, he got some tools, man. Let's look at it a little bit more though, if we can.
All right, man. You gotta compensate me if I get flagged. I'm fucking with you. Again, I'm just worried about the music. Fair use. I had no problem.
Then mute the music.
Okay, fair enough.
He's throwing that body shot right now because this guy's a lot slower than him. He's not on his level, and that's what I'm afraid of. Inoue just being levels above, and Inoue beats him. Inoue is going down as a generational GOAT, potentially like number one of #1 of all time? Absolutely, and one of my favorites to watch. But I
Like
want to watch his ass get knocked.
Because the lower weight class, even if he was that dope, he ain't gonna get that credit. I'm not saying he is or isn't, but nah.
Man, I don't really care about Inoue's speed or what. That punch that he's landing, that left hook to the body, I don't care how fast you are. That punch is landing. That punch is landing on
Inoue.
Inoue.
What to look for, right? Okay, I know what to
Hell
look
yeah.
for.
Look at that thing. That thing is putting
yeah.
people down. That is a beautiful punch, man. Look at him. It's consistent too. He loved that punch.
Yeah, these guys aren't that good though. I know it's still difficult to land.
Bro, listen. If a left hook to the body is your favorite punch, shit.
Well, the dude's been boxing since 7 years old. You know, it's natural as shit.
That's a good looking punch, man. I don't care what level you're on.
That's the end of that one. Okay, thank y'all for helping me commentate that. And the next one I got, let me close this tab, is Reyes. We got Sebastian Reyes, aka Nakatani's opponent. So I did that for a purpose. Just give me a second. Boom bop. Yes. So we looked at Inoue's opponent, right? And then trying to set up Inoue Nakatani, so it's only fair. We look at.
Is this also a Mexican?
Yep.
All right. All right, here we go.
Sebastian Reyes. Yes. Okay, let's go.
That was fought a great fight. Good strategy, good game plan. Yep.
Buckled them, Gabe.
20 wins, 18 KOs.
Don't sleep
Los
on
momentos
him.
del combate.
Hey, yo, shout out Marco, Teo percentage. Let's go.
Se soltaron las amarras y mostró resistencia y buen boxeo también el mendocino. Lama.
El Logan, ya nos estamos familiarizando con este nombre, con su apodo, porque es un boxeador que ha despertado la atención de todo el mundo, del boxeo y del público en general. Es un boxeador que va creciendo, que creemos que apunta hacia la gloria y en la noche de sábado hizo un desempeño auténticamente maravilloso, sin error.
Hey, Alan, how much of this are you getting? The commentary. How much do you understand?
None. Zero.
From LA. Come on, champ, you from LA. I got like 70%. Let's go.
Es una victoria merecida en buena pelea.
Y lo más interesante de este chamaco, que además de que va creciendo, es de su estilo que agrada y los recursos.
Vi una evolución muy buena en el boxeo de Logan Hernández, sobre todo en la determinación y el deseo de empezar a trabajar desde los primeros. Porque.
Somebody say something?
Yeah, Junto's going to send him to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. This is much less impressive, and y'all can see what I'm seeing. Much less impressive than oh boy.
Junto's footwork and being in that southpaw tall. He's gonna do what he did against Maloney.
That's an easy fight.
Oh, that's what was calling Baloney. Okay.
Oh my God! I rewatched that fight. I fucking felt sick to my stomach. That knockout was brutal.
So maybe this is like, I don't want to say a rare case, but maybe it could work out, right? Because y'all think Inoue is just a level above oh boy, even though he got that left hook to the body. That's a much more competitive matchup than this Nakatani one, right?
Yeah. This
not
guy,
much. You got to look
look
at the odds. Same odds. Minus 2,500, minus 3,000. It's about the same. They're both favored at 95%.
That's surprising.
This guy doesn't look very good, man.
We're just saying because this guy's got 3 losses. This guy doesn't look that good. But Picasso, on the other hand, you know, my boy's got a coach. He's been boxing since 7 years old, and he's decent. He's the number one contender in that weight class. So what's good? Let's go undisputed back to Mexico.
He looks like a much better contender, like, you know, opponent for Inoue than oh boy does for Nakatani. So I'm saying Nakatani is pretty much a shoe-in from what I've seen so far. I know it's a small sample size, but I can't see Nakatani losing to this dude. But I hope Inoue don't trip up. I hope Inoue don't trip up.
Do you know if Marco's going live?
He is. He's
okay,
live right now.
He put up his shit. No, he's not live exactly.
Oh,
but
he said he scheduled it for 7:15, and then I've been doing my thing, so I don't know, but he's supposed to
for sure.
And I'll probably hop over there. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick because inconsistent. I just had to go live today. That was just a, like a exercise, right? If I run even a 5K, that's a good day. So let's continue.
Ante el potencial y los argumentos boxísticos que hemos visto en él, tardaba mucho en mostrarlos en la pelea, era demasiado cauto, demasiado precautorio su boxeo, y ahora mostró otro rostro totalmente diferente. Sebastián Hernández en Logan, desde la primera campanada buscó hacer daño, se rifó en los momentos que había hacerlo, soportó también los embates del peleador argentino, demostró.
Okay, so we thugging it out. You've seen 20-0, 18 KOs. I think that speaks more to his level of competition. And I hate to shit on people. I hate to shit on people, but no, I'm not seeing it. I'm the eye test guy, so.
Yeah, his punches, man, he's a bit stiff. You know what I mean?
He's just
you can
there
really
to
see.
get hit. That's my main thing. It's just thugging it out. It's no nuance to his game. Hey, how you feel? Funky?
He's
gone. Okay, maybe Marco is live, but go ahead, Alan. There.
No, he looks a little stiff. You can kind of see his punches. The competition doesn't really seem that good. This guy here, I hope he gets paid well, because
he on the turkey card.
Yeah, I mean this looked like this is gonna be a pretty easy one for Nakatani, but
all right,
I
think we gonna finish this out, and I'll wrap it up at about an hour around. I think I went live at 7. Wrap it up around 8, and then I'll hop over to Marco's, because I'm just like, I'm just trying to get back in the saddle. I appreciate you pulling up, champ, but fuck with me for the next 13 minutes or so, please.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Que también tiene resistencia, uno de los atributos más importantes si es que se quiere crecer en este deporte.
Dice, ahora sí, sin fisuras, lo aplaudimos, una actuación notable.
Desde el tercer episodio parecía que estaba cocinado este arroz. Sin embargo, aguantó el argentino. El Kevin, que si algo tuvo fue un valor brutal. Reconocimiento doble, uno para el Kevin porque salió a pelear y resistió todos y cada uno de los embates. No terminó sobre la lona. Y el otro reconocimiento, Rodo, sin duda para la esquina, que hizo un extraordinario trabajo. Cuando vio que su boxeador ya no podía continuar, ellos fueron los que tomaron la decisión de detener la pelea.
Arremetió.
All right, champ. They talking about his work rate. I can't translate all of it, but again, I got 50 to 70. They talking about his work rate is incredible and all that shit.
I don't really.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you saw me in a chat, man. I don't really care about work rate. I mean, if you don't have good punch placement, if it doesn't seem like you have levels to your game, you're just throwing punches, that does nothing for me. Like when I watch. I guess another level of this guy in terms of Matias, a guy who's just throwing punches. There's no direction to what you're doing. I mean, you're just...
Yeah, you were talking about that in the Discord. Expound on it. Yeah.
I mean, some guys is just a little bit more physically gifted where you can just overwhelm your opponent. But when there's no level to what you're doing, the IQ is low, you're just running into punches and just throwing punches. I mean... It does nothing for me. We know what's going to happen to you eventually. You're going to run into a guy who can counter, who can punch in between punches very well, who's going to just walk through whatever you're doing, and it'll be a bad night. It'll be a night like Zepeda. It'll be a bad night for you. So, it's all right. Work rate again, cool. It's good to look at, but really at the elite level, it does nothing for your advancement into the sport. Eventually, you're going to get picked apart.
Okay. Fair take. I'm going to say this. Again, fair use. Please don't flag me or put a claim on my shit. I'm not trying to steal nobody's shit. It's a commentary. I'm going to let this play for like 2 more minutes. I'm going to step out. If it goes silent, please hold it down. But I'll be right back, Alan. Give me a second.
En estos instantes de la contienda, el Logan Hernández, el cuarto capítulo, castigando abajo y arriba. Intentaba dar respuesta a Muñoz, el peleador de la Argentina, pero fue ampliamente superado, y es ahí donde se iba a presentar precisamente ya la detención de este combate. No aparecería para el quinto capítulo, pero no por eso se le resta desde luego el reconocimiento al mendocino, que en Mérida, Yucatán, se enfrentó a un peleador muy superior a él, como lo es Sebastián Logan Hernández, del cual me parece que está ahora sí que ya a punto de turrón para escalar grandes alturas, para recibir oportunidades que lo hagan valer también en el plano internacional, y seguramente lo mejor de su carrera está por venir. Así cerraba de manera ciclónica el cuarto capítulo y ya no saldría para contender en el quinto, así que mucho ojo y mucha atención con el seguimiento a Logan.
Que nos digan dónde pelea otra vez el Logan, porque ahí vamos a estar.
Y ahí, con la mano en alto, con la voz de Pablo Flores de fondo, victoria para el Logan Hernández, una más.
Just fought a great fight. Good strategy, good game plan. Yep. Buckled him, Gabe. And it was hard for Irvine to see that right hand coming, because everything was coming underneath, short uppercuts underneath, and he just switches on him. Goes a 1-2 right down the middle. Damn. Clean on the chin. The round before this, it was a lot.
Sobre nuevas experiencias en Codere, descubre también la tarjeta al Amazon.
10 puntos para Jesús.
Yes, sir.
I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, he last opponent, he really caught him on the chin, good punch. But again, we're just watching a guy who is he likes being in the, you know, in the mud fights, look like a bunch of pigs in there fighting it out. You know, one thing about these guys that that throw a lot of punches, you know, they don't change out, you know, the power allocation. And that's one important aspect about boxing. You got to be able to tap, tap, pop, or you got to pop, tap, tap, whatever you got to do. But if you're throwing every punch at the same punch rate, the power rate, a boxer essentially is just going to time you. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to be able to change your levels of power when you're in there, man. You can't just throw everything at the same level. You can't do it.
I might have to clip this, and I might make a short out of this, because that's like something that people rarely discuss. Yeah, switching up the power and the speed. Oh,
you got
wow.
to.
That's great insight, champ.
You got to switch it up.
That.
Yeah, and that's the challenge with guys with the same work rate. You just know every punch is at about, for them, is at a 10. But you got to think from the opposition standpoint. Even though you're throwing at a 10, it's for them. I mean, if you'll overwhelm a guy that's just not at your level. But a guy, what if it's a guy that's at your level and you're throwing a 10 every time, and they're probably feeling it at about a 5?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, they just get used to it. I'm like, okay, cool, I can work with that. I'll figure it out.
Insight, homie. I got to give you props for that. Salute.
Yep.
Okay.
Peace.
Let's finish this out. I'm about to hop off.
Mercado, 9 puntos para Sebastián Hernández. No más porque me convenciste, Rodolfo. Yo estaba viendo la pelea.
Frente ahora aquí en el duelo cerradito, abusado con los pisotones. Arriba tenemos tiro, pero abajo también. ¡Uy, cuidado! Ahí está el golpe. Y viene Rafa Saldana.
Con lo que están haciendo, les digo que no.
Ahí otra vez, con un golpe que no lleva en alto el Logan, el Rafaguita, que mostró cero resistencia, decía Lama.
Sí, hizo que la pelea quedara.
I ain't trying to put that up. That's terrible footage. Like the resolution is terrible. Okay, so we could end it off there. Let me say this, that I'm glad I did research on both Inoue and Nakatani's opponents. I would say, if anything, Inoue has a much greater challenge. You know what I mean? Shout out my homie Fun Truck. Salute to you for pulling up, both y'all pulling up on the panel.
Peace.
We had Koki in the chat. We got some new subs. So it was a productive little hour. I'm going to hop on over to Marco's and get something to eat. But you got any closing thoughts?
Man, you know what? It's good to watch these two guys, see what they're going to be fighting or up against. I agree with you. It looks like, in a way, he definitely have the better opponent between the two, and it's probably a good thing for Nakatani if those guys are going to be fighting soon or soon after. Um, probably a good chance that Inoue may take more of a punishment in that fight, or maybe he may get exposed a little bit more in that fight. And so that may be a better look for Nakatani down the road. So that's one thing to consider. Which opponent between the two is going to give the better look for their next fight? So you know what's going to go on tape?
Yeah, anyways, we'll press him more. You know, just like push him to the limit, I should say, more. But yeah, that might make the odds. Maybe they're trying to like really fucking do some chess shit. You know what I mean? In terms of setting this shit up, like Inoue might look a little vulnerable. Nakatani, who is less known, will look more impressive. That's some interesting things to consider, champ. But with that, I'm out. Shout out to everyone who tapped in. We were up to like 15. Yeah, that's good numbers for me. I'm gonna keep building. I'm gonna be more consistent, y'all. I'm just coming back off some real shit. So salute to everybody. One.
Yes, sir. Easy.